everybody. It's so great to see all your pixelated faces out there. So unfortunately, this is our life now, right? Zoom chats. But, I've actually had a few awkward conversations on Zoom, mostly because I live in Los Angeles and the people that I talk to mostly live in Los Angeles. And what I've noticed is it's hard to tell if someone's camera is lagging or they've just had Botox. It's like, how do you approach that? I hear you, but your face isn't moving. But this year has just been terrible, hasn't it? Like, I just hated it. I don't know if it was like this for anybody else, but for me, when they canceled concerts and mass gatherings, like, I just hate it. Well, mostly because I was going to sell out arenas this year, and now I would cancel that. And I think that my agent actually saw this coming. Like, I feel like he sensed it because he always told me not to quit my day job. Like, how did he know, you know? But luckily I didn't quit my day job. I work at a doctor's office, and since we've been in quarantine, I've been able to work from home on Fridays, which has not been the worst thing in the world. It's definitely been easier to have my mid-morning mimosas. My boss has definitely noticed an improvement in my attitude. She says I'm much more bubbly now. By the way, if she's watching, these are just jokes. Serious. No, actually, I'm a terrible alcoholic. It's actually funny. When I was younger, I always thought that 30 was like so old. I don't want to go there, you know. But now that I'm in my 30s, I realize I was right. Like, I can't drink as much as I used to. The hangovers are just so bad the next day. And it's not even just drinking. Like, going to the gym is harder now because, like, I mean, I was already kind of self-conscious going to the gym anyways because, you know, I don't exactly know what I'm doing. And I didn't want to be the next viral video of the guy doing, like, neck lifts at a squat rack or whatever the kids are doing these days. So, I mean, yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, some guy came up to me at the gym one time and he asked me to spot him. And I was like, sure. There you are. You gonna hide now? Or do you think he's invisible? I don't know. Anyways, that is why I always watch videos of people, like, using the equipment when I'm at the gym, you know? Well, technically it's porn, but they're using the equipment, so it counts. But the best feeling is always like when you leave the gym, because you always feel you feel so much better, like, about yourself because you did it, you know. But there was one time that I left the gym. I did not feel like that. I walked outside and some guy comes up to me and he calls me an FAG. I don't know why he spelled it out like that, but whatever. And so I didn't know how to react, so I just laid into him about how he's a homophobe and a bigot, he's gonna die alone, you know, the usual stuff. But it turns out that he was just British and looking for a cigarette, so it wasn't exactly a hate crime. And I thought it was weird that he kept going like this, but in my head I was like, oh, now you're gonna call me a lesbian too? Like, this guy. Oh, but maybe I am a little overprotective, like susceptible to that stuff because I have experienced smaller instances of homophobia before, even here in LA. Like one time I was on a date, this was before Miss Rona, and at the end of the date, we were walking back to our cars in the parking garage, and to say goodbye, we gave each other a hug and a blowjob, and then, oh, no, it was a kiss. We gave each other a kiss and a blowjob, and then just then some lady drives by and she's like, why you gotta shove your gayness in our face? I was like, I'm not. I'm shoving it in his face. Like, you don't get what's going on with this lady. But then she continues on and she's like, well, homosexuality is just wrong in my eyes. And I was like, well, yeah, it's not supposed to go in your eyes. Like, seriously, lady.